You tell me which team in the Final Eight would you put your Robert Griffin III marker on right now?
Well, I mean, right now it's got to be the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes is going to win the MVP. Jalen Hurts would have won it if he didn't miss, a couple games there down the stretch. But what Mahomes has done has been nothing short of amazing this year. After losing Tyreek Hill, they came out and they were, more efficient. They used more guys to be more prolific. And, they still have Travis Kelce. They still have a Hall of Fame tight end, Hall of Fame quarterback, Hall of Fame head coach. And it showed. What they were able to do and what he's been able to do has been amazing. Now, their defense hasn't been all that great, but they have difference makers on that front line with Chris Jones who can wreak havoc up front. So when I think about that would be the team. And it's not because they're playing the Jags, because I think the Jags are actually a really hot team right now and have a lot of belief in what they're doing. It's just they're going up against, the Kansas City Chiefs and a team that is primed to make another run towards the Super Bowl.
Witnessing what you did Monday night, does that give you more confidence in the Cowboys, or you just feel that they did what they did to a lesser opponent finally, right? I mean, like, that's a team that was playing down to opponents that they are more talented than and can eviscerate like we saw on Monday night. Where do you stand on the Cowboys now, having seen what you saw? Yeah,
Rich, I just imagine, like, the load of pressure that was on the Cowboys going into that game, and the stakes playing against the 7-time Super Bowl champ and Tom Brady, the greatest of all time, a team that I picked the Bucs to win that game because I believed that they would figure it out like they had later in the year. So for the Cowboys to go in and for Dak to play the way that he played, I've never seen Dak play better, and it's because of the stakes. It's the best playoff game he's ever had in his career. And he was doing it after coming off a disappointing loss against the Washington Commanders in the last week of the season. I thought all of that combined gives me confidence. I can speak for myself. It gives me confidence that they can go and make a run towards the Super Bowl. They're just running into another team in the San Francisco 49ers that is the number one defense in the league. They pride themselves on running the football, and they've got playmakers all over the field on offense that give you nightmare matchups on the defensive side of the ball. I'm not saying that they can't beat the Niners. I think they can. And when Dak plays like that, I mean, he had a fire. He threw that touchdown that he threw where he scrambled around, and I think he threw it in the end zone to Dalton Schultz or one of the tight ends. He landed right in front of me and Booger McFarland. And the fire that he had on that play, like, that's the type of player that all the Dallas Cowboys want to rally around. That's the guy that everybody's been wanting to see more consistently from Dak. So if he plays like that, and I think it's very easily doable for him, he was dialed in and on fire, man, they can be really dangerous in the playoffs.
So if you're hanging with Booger, then you must have seen Sapp and Brooks too, right?
Oh, my goodness.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I definitely saw Sapp. How could you not see Sapp?
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.